Hey folks, today we're taking the first look at the Torqeedo motor we've been waiting for, the Travel XP. First impressions are the box is smaller than anticipated, and neither one is very heavy at all. Everything is very well packed. This is a box within a box. Got some warnings from Torqeedo, or instructions from Torqeedo. Battery itself has some heft to it, as you would imagine. Everything showed up as it's supposed to with the battery. No scratches or anything. They did a great job packing this up. As you open the box for the motor itself, you see everything's packed up great. Ooh, in the first look. Everything looks pretty nice. Get stainless brackets, no zinc plated pieces. That's always refreshing. You've got your manuals. The propeller. Ooh, that feels good. Nice and smooth. Everything's in one piece. Let's go get the boat this is going on. Here's the lucky boat that's getting this motor. We're gonna remove our trusty 6-horse Tohatsu. We actually really love this motor. Starts up quickly. Never given us any problems. So let's be honest, an electric motor would be great because it's nice and quiet. This runs smooth, but it certainly makes a little bit of noise. The little 4-stroke 6-horse might have been light for a gas engine, but it's not light like this. The reason this is light is because you can take it apart. The battery is separate from the power head of the motor itself, which means that you're not going to break your back taking this thing on and off your boat if you have to. Everything seems smooth. Looking at it, it's pretty good. Let's flip it on. Yeah, one hand. The other one, it's awkward. You really got to use 2 hands. Easy peasy. I think we're going to end up needing a handle extension for this particular boat. Speaking of, we got to put that in the hole on the fence before we clamp this puppy down. Oh, so much easier than that 4-stroke. Handles have a fair amount of leverage, which is nice. Pop inside. battery weighs about as much as the motor, but it's not awkward at all. You'll note there's a little bit of grease on this waterproof fitting. And over here, as you walk to the back of the motor, you'll note there's a plug cover here. Folds back, fits into that hole. This also has some assumably dielectric grease on it. Let's see how tough it is to put this on for the first time. This seems pretty straightforward. There's a groove here. Bing, bang, boom. It's on. That's it. So let's adjust the angle. Our transom plates are set at 14 degrees on our little boats. And I see this pin goes back and forth. You do have to lift up on the motor a little bit. A little bit of finesse required for that. I think we're going to go up 2 ticks on this. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Not bad at all. Put our clip back on. We're all set. Seems pretty secure. Everything feels pretty good. Little motors don't often have a giant pylon, but it looks good. This motor has a steering lock, and if you look underneath the battery, little orange lever, push it down, and then you can turn left and right. At the top, you get a charging port. Seems pretty simple. These are just plugs for the pivot of that, and if you put it all the way up, you do have to push this lever to allow it to go back down. For application, we're not worried about it. Oh, pull off this. Once again, they did a pretty good job protecting this during shipping. Let's see what else is in the box. We get our propeller. Put that over here. There's going to be some hardware in the box. There should be a charger in here. Ooh, where's the charger? There it is. Oops. I guess we're testing how tough it is. Let's see what's in here. There it is. We got the tail fin. There's the charger. Here's the hardware for the propeller. Let's put the propeller on. Let's tilt this thing up so we can put on the prop. There's a lever right here. Feels solid. Pull up on that a little further. Lock it in to work on it. That's nice. Little cap on there. We'll go grab the hardware for this. See, there's a pin, some washers. It's all aluminum and stainless. Maybe I should look at the manual. First, we put on the bigger washer. That comes in the hardware bag. We put in the pin. It's just a regular pin. That's the drive pin for the propeller itself. It goes in like such. Don't over torque it. The book says the nut holding the prop on requires 11 Newton meters and 7 Newton meters for the zinc anode. It's next to nothing. Have to do a little bit of math to see what that is in SAE units. Or I should say, got to do a little bit of math to see what that is in foot-pounds, but it's just barely on there. Doesn't take a lot to hold it on. The next thing is a little plastic skeg that goes on the bottom of the motor. That's this little fin here. It fits in this direction, so that way when the water is pushing against it, it only makes it tighter. This uses a little itty bitty Allen bolt to hold it in place, and it requires a 3mm hex driver Allen key. It's kind of nice. This has a little hex-shaped hole to hold the nut. These things are so small, it's tricky to hold on to anything. For these fasteners, I'm sure they provide a torque spec on this, but it's not going to require much at all. There we go. So let's see if this thing turns on, since we haven't charged it yet. I think you have to hold it down. And you do. Ooh. How cool is that? Oh, it gives you the... Oh, that's cool. This actually turns enough if I tilt it the whole way to see it from outside. So this, yeah, we know. So it looks like it has different modes. Message log setting. Brightness, 100%. Let's go back. May have to wait until it's actually charged. So let's turn it off. Oh, let's see if it starts actually. To the right is going to be reverse. And it boogies in reverse. And here's full blast forward. Ah, no noise whatsoever. Always looks funny on camera. There it is. Oh, cool. And it tells you the distance. I'm gonna have to look in the book to see what the settings are for this, but very neat. Let's grab the charger, pull off the battery, and get this thing charged up for tomorrow. Let's turn it off. See if I can do this without dropping the camera. Okay, so you lift up on that, pull straight back, then up and out. Easy peasy. If you're storing for the night and it's outside, make sure to plug that up. The included charger comes with a couple of different adapter cables. One of them is for 120 volt outlets that you'd find in the US and Canada. The other cable is for European and Asian markets. The flashing LED light on the battery indicates how much charge the battery has. The operator manual included with the motor, which is also available on the Torqeedo.com website, clearly indicates what these lights mean. This info starts on page 49 of the factory manual. That's reverse.
Yes.
Let's go the other way.
You want me to like pilot it for a little later? You gotta push it. Oh, you got one of the pre-productions?
Just the first,
One of the early
first batch.
Yeah. No, I've got to admit, one of my claims to fame, and even Lisa was able to tell the story. 2007, we got one of the early productions.
Yep.
And I was smitten by it. Most of the hardcore world.
All you hear is the water. Slight whirling of the This is perfect. Everything on the boat.
Let me just do this one. From Hazelwood.
They're holding like a full field.
The guys
So final thoughts on this after the first ride are, this motor's fantastic. I wish we had this thing last year for this boat. We really like this boat. We really liked it with the 6-horse. This is 100% better. It's quiet. We were out there for almost 2 hours and went from full throttle, reverse, and putted around other than a bunch of testing, for about an hour. And it used 18% of the battery. This thing's totally worth it, and honestly makes us going from liking this boat to really, really loving this boat. It also makes it a far more relaxing ride. Even if you're at full throttle, you can have a conversation with a buddy. We love this motor. I think this is going to be great for our 6x11, for our 8x12, the 7x12. We even have a transom set up for these things for our 15-foot boat if you just want to putt. If you're not looking to water ski, this is a great solution. We can't wait to put a solar charger on it. Thanks for watching our video.